Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Well, this is the old pantry, remember? My son's bedroom. But he's slowly but surely moving all of his stuff in. Okay. Uniforms galore. Can you say hello to those Marine Corps blues for me? Well, this is the only thing that is still in this room. You know, all of my, go back as far as the eye can see. This is the only shelf that's left in Andrew's room. Okay. And then we have these two totes here that are full of Mylar. And so we're having trouble, okay, finding the room, right on. And so what we're going to be doing, I'm trying to find a licensed and insured handyman to come in and drill a hole in my side garage door so I can hook up the AC. Because then I would move everything out there, okay? But I wanted to just give you guys a little heads up, all right? The boy is coming home, so hang on. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up to show you. Okay, so this is the, you know, the small kitchen pantry. It used to be the working prepper pantry. Not anymore. Not anymore, kids. No. No. So that's part of it. All right. And then we're going to turn around and go to the kitchen. Okay, so I was able to fit this big shelf in my kitchen. Now, I'm going to go back, okay, so you can see just how small my kitchen is, all right? That's it, right? So I was able to fit, and this shelf came from Sam's Club, all right? Now, it holds 500 pounds, 600 pounds, something like that. So this is a lot of the food, okay? Not all of it, but a lot of it. So I just wanted to give you guys an update just so you could see how we're doing things, okay? Because of the kids moving back home, okay? Now, we've got food here. Hang on. Oh, it only gets better. Food there, okay? Yeah. Oh, kids, just watch. Okay. Spices. And then up, okay, you know the cabinets that you can have above your fridge? Those are full too. Can't get to them. So, here I had to push the pots and pans over to one side. Now this goes back, I'm going to try and get in there pretty far. I don't know if you could see. Probably not. But, okay. We go. I'm stuffed, guys. Okay. We're stuffed. All right. And these cabinets are pretty, what do you want to call it? Deep. Okay. So, and we used to have dishes up here, but now it's, you know. But I just, because now, dishes, okay. So we had to do like a purge of the house, honestly, okay. And, yeah, we had to do a purge of the house, okay. So I'll show you something else. Okay, now we're out in my garage. Okay, so these were a lot of the shelvings that we had in here. Okay, here's my jars. All right, so now where Andrew's bed obviously is going bye-bye, the old bed, okay, because he bought a brand new bed. There's my daughter's motorcycle. Okay, so now this is where the plants are, okay? This is where all the hydroponics are. And some of my plants. So, let's check out and see. Carrots are doing good. All right. Everything's doing good. So, I planted lettuce in here for my nephew's ducks. because he needs more lettuce. But everything is looking up. Those are my eggplants. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys and just show you guys what we're doing, okay? Because the kids they're coming home. All right, so okay, so now that you see what we're dealing with here, right, and trying to find room for all this food and all our preps, oh, it's a painstaking, process. It's not easy, I'll tell you that much. But listen, so yesterday I put out a video, okay, and I said, is this panic buying or what's going on and stuff like that? And a lot of people saying, well, it's none of anybody's business. Okay, I get it. Listen, when something is brought to my attention by a community member, okay, and I encourage everyone, email me. What are you seeing? Because I think it's best when people from other parts of the country, other parts of the world, really, can see what's going on outside of their city limits, outside of their state, outside of their country, and things like that. Okay, so when someone emails me and says, "This is what I saw," it's please believe me, it's done innocently. Okay, it's not because they're being nosy neighbors or anything like that. You know what I mean? They're just being like, what do you think is going on? So if it's important to them, then obviously it's important to me. And I want to get it out to the community. Okay, so I encourage everyone, please email me. What are you seeing? What do you, if you want to send me pictures, if you want to send me videos, I love it. Okay, it helps all of us in this community grow together and learn from each other, okay? And we can bounce ideas off of each other, things that we might not have thought of before, okay? So I had received this email, and this is by someone who lives in Canada. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, okay? So she said, I love you. She said, I don't know why many people were buying a lot of rice at this place. The same brand of rice is actually on sale at Loblaws, Loblaws. And we bought a bag yesterday for our preps. It's 10 to 15 bags. I don't know why. Maybe a hurricane is coming, but as you very well know, you don't need 15 bags of rice to weather a hurricane. Exactly. Sandbags, okay, but not bags of rice. So she said maybe, and it's a big maybe, they are aware of a big movement to cut power to Trudeau. And I didn't even know about this. So she said it's supposed to happen on 9/11, which is in 2 weeks, okay, the anniversary of 9/11. And she said this movement is called a call to action. And this call is on 9/11 because of the 911 emergency number. She said, I think. It's clever. Yeah. That was Andrew. Sorry, guys. So she said the movement of action is taken because many police officers and military saw in awe, especially in 2021, 2022, and the degradation of democracy in Canada during the pandemic, particularly the measures like lockdowns, quarantines, and the infamous passports, right? Yeah. And she said many of the people that didn't take, okay, she said, are still prevented from working in certain provinces. That's insane. How can you stop someone from working and earning a living and supporting their families? This is not okay. All right. This is actually, it's making me angry because, we all have this right to support our families, right, Stormy Bug? Yeah. So she said, or some vax still have to get boosters. And this is the reason why so many doctors have been dying in Canada during the last few months and weeks. Get out. Are you serious? No, this is terrible. So thousands of police officers and militaries are supposed to go to Ottawa on 9/11. And along with big trucker convoy to deposit the Trudeau's government and arrest the people responsible for these measures, especially Trudeau, because of the Emergency Act voted in February to stop the Canadians manifesting in Ottawa, Canada's capital. Wow. She said this was a gross violation of the Canadian Charter of Rights, and I pray every night that these people succeed in their actions and the country would be in a halt, i.e. that I suppose like transportation of goods would be halted for like 2 days or 2 weeks, and we'll see alteration services at the federal level, maybe at the provincial level. And she said the people who started this movement said that we have to keep maybe 2 weeks of food at home. 2 weeks, that's not enough. That's not enough, especially if you've got a large family. No. Even if you're single, it's not enough. No. And she said, the problems I see is that the international globalists will strike in Canada with big cyber attacks that could disrupt the electrical grid. Or they say a new, very dangerous variant is found in 8 to 10 days. And we will have a new series of measures, lockdown, curfew, or Trudeau's brown shirts. Some RCMP police officers will arrest the organizers. But at the same time, there are thousands of officers, municipal, federal, plus militaries. They won't be able to arrest all of them. So I suppose this movement may be delayed, but it's inevitable. Wow. Thank you for that. Holy smokes. All right. So, and then this email came in and she's like, panic buying reason? That was in the subject line. And she said, maybe they heard that the rail strike starts on September 16th. 2, the Jewish date of Elul 29 is September 25th, which is on a Sunday. And this is historically when money systems and stock markets have crashed. Also 9/11. Watch out for Monday. Okay. And she said 3, October 16th, Captain Dementia Decree. That's the new name, Captain Dementia instead of Potato. Oh my God. She said number 4, December 16th, another Captain Dementia Decree, Jim Rickards. Number 5, this week is supposed to be economically significant, and I can't remember why. Or they look, she said they look Indian, and this is their normal shopping. At this time, there's toilet paper shortage and shopping run for it in Germany. I don't remember why. Okay. That's right. I think I talked about the toilet paper shortage in Germany a couple of weeks ago. I did. Yeah. So, okay. So these are, other possible reasons. So, thank you for reaching out, you guys, because, when, like I said, when someone, brings this kind of stuff to me and I'm like, and I can't find anything to like back it up. I'm like, is this panic buying? Is there an underlying reason? What's really going on? I'm not in Canada, so I don't know. You know what I mean? So, I'm a far away, I'm in Tampa, so I can't, call anybody and say, hey, what's going on, So, but yeah, so when I brought it to you guys, I'm like, is this panic buying? Do they own a restaurant? What could the possible reasoning be? And then when all of these reasons were brought to me, I'm like, makes sense. So I want to thank you for sending me these emails to my to the 2 community members. You guys are awesome. I love you. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless. Ciao.